My sister went and sent me a video that got me all kinds of triggered, okay? My whole making videos experience started when my dear friend Sherry, love you, posted a video of some woman making biscuits and she did everything wrong. So my sister sends me this video, this atrocious video of this girl trying to make real southern sweet tea. I was mystified by this video. So I'm gonna show y'all how we do it the right way. I have 4 cups of water in my pan and 10 tea bags. Okay, I'll put this on the stove, turn my burner on high. I'm gonna let this come up to a boil, and it's gonna boil for just a couple of minutes, okay? Then I usually turn it off and let it sit there for a few more minutes. You really wanna get all the flavor out of that tea. Where is my measuring cup? You took my measuring cup out of here. You're fired.
Nope, I didn't.
Hang on a minute, y'all. Got my handy dandy measuring cup. This stays in here, just makes life easier because I'm always measuring sugar. And I sort of measure the sugar for the tea too. When it comes to sweet tea, southern sweet tea, think Kool-Aid, okay? You make a half a gallon of Kool-Aid, you're gonna put a cup of sugar in it. I'm making a gallon of tea, I'm gonna put about 2 cups of sugar in it. This is a half cup. So there's a half with a little on top, and another half with a little on top, and another half with a little on top, and another half with a little on top. So, tea's ready, or sugar's ready. Tea is getting ready to boil. I've got 4 extra cups of water here, cold water, because I like to actually pour the cold water over the tea bags once I pour the tea in here and it starts to melt the sugar. I like to pour some cold water over the tea bags just to get every last ounce of flavor out of that tea. And then this pitcher here is empty at the moment. When we come back, it's going to be full of ice because that's how I'm going to make my tea ready to drink. My tea boiled for 2 minutes, sat for another 2 minutes. Pour all of this in on top of my sugar. This is a really important step, y'all. Super important step, okay? Start stirring that now so you can get all that sugar mixed in and melted. If you have ever been to a restaurant that did not have sweet tea, which they don't in Iowa, FYI, very, very few do, unless they're like a southern theme restaurant, you know you cannot just pour sugar into a glass of sweet iced tea or unsweet iced tea and expect to get sweet tea. Doesn't happen. So I'm gonna put about 2 cups of water in here just to extract that last bit of goodness out of these tea bags. Mix it around just a little bit and you'll be able to see it looks like a really weak tea. What's happening is the bags are still hot, and so when I pour that little bit of water in there, they're gonna release the last bit of tea flavor from the bags. See how that looks like a weak tea? We don't like weak tea. We like strong tea, strong coffee, and strong men. Right, ladies? So, never, ever, ever add anything cold until your sugar is all dissolved. Whether it's cold water to fill it up or the ice like I'm about to do. Now, I add the ice. There we go. That was about a half a gallon. And I add that and stir it because as it melts, it, you know, cools the whole thing down and you can have a glass of iced tea faster. Because in my house, when we make iced tea, people want it immediately. Well, it stinks to pour a full pitcher of still somewhat warm tea over a glass of ice because you don't get really iced tea. it's nice and cold. Almost cold enough to drink by itself. So, you can certainly fill it up with water the rest of the way. Put it in the fridge and let it get cool on its own. It does, you know, flavors will meld that way too. I'll put just a little bit more water in there. But the most important part of making tea, if you're not going to drink it immediately, is to let it sit for a few hours before you actually start drinking it, because those flavors get a little more time to blend and it tastes even better. But this is great straight out of the container, I'll be honest. All right, if you have any questions, let me know. You can do, you know, a low sugar version with some sugar supplements or something like that. We like regular sugar most of the time, but I do for my mother make it with the Splenda blend that's half and half, and that helps keep her sugar down. So, hope you try this. Hope you like it. Y'all take care.